Hello and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. Here are the games coming out the week of February 13th, 2018. The first game on our list is Dynasty Warriors 9. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The rating is teen. The content descriptors are alcoholic references, mild language, and violence. This is a tactical action game which players assume the role of a warrior battling to control an ancient China. Players engage in hack and slash combat with hordes of enemy soldiers using swords, spears, crossbows, hammers, and bladed weapons. Battles are highlighted by sword slashing effects, impact sounds, cries of pain, enemy collapses to the ground when killed, and a handful of cutscenes characters depicted impaled by arrows and spears. The game contains references to alcohol in the dialogue, swear words appear in the game. Next up is Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is coming out on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. The rating is mature. The content descriptors are blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, strong language, strong sexual content, and use of alcohol. This is an action role-playing game which players assume the role of a man on a quest for revenge against the invaders of 15th century Bolivia. From the first-person perspective, players explore open-world environments, complete objectives, and engage in melee-style combat against bandits and soldiers. Players use swords, knives, bows to kill enemies. Large blood splatter effects occur during combat, leaving blood stains on bodies when the screen. Players can also injure and kill non-adversary characters, although this may negatively affect players' progress via penalty system. A handful of sequences depict additional acts of violence and/or gore. A prisoner executed by decapitation, an exorcist corpse shown at a crime scene. The game depicts some nude female characters with exposed buttocks and breasts. Brief cutscenes also depict characters engaging in sexual activity. A nude woman climbing on top of a man in the background briefly thrusting against a woman. Sexual moaning sounds can be heard. During the course of the game, player characters can consume alcohol, resulting in drunkenness. Swear words appear in the dialogue. Here comes Owlboy. This is coming on Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One. The rating is everyone 10 and up. The content descriptors are fantasy violence. Owlboy is a story-based platformer adventure game where you can fly and explore brand new worlds on the clouds. Pick up your friends and bring them as you explore open skies, overcome obstacles and greater enemies in one of the most detailed adventures of this area. Now let's take a look at Crossing Souls. This is coming out on PlayStation 4 and PC. The rating is teen. The content descriptors are violence, blood, language, crude humor, use of alcohol, and tobacco. It's 1986 in California, and a group of friends discover a mysterious pink stone that allows to travel between two realms. This gang will live the summer of their lives in an adventure that will get them involved in government conspiracies, control 5 kids with special skills while fighting and solving puzzles. Here is Radiant Historia, Perfect Chronological. This is coming out on Nintendo 3DS. The rating is teen. The content descriptors are fantasy violence, language, suggestive themes, and use of alcohol. This is a role-playing game which players assume the role of a special agent who travels across time to save worlds from destruction. From a top-down perspective, players traverse fantasy worlds, interact with various characters, engage in turn-based combat against human soldiers and fantasy creatures. Players select attack moves from a menu screen to inflict damage and kill enemy creatures. The game contains some suggestive material, still images of female characters with large cleavage, a partially exposed breast or buttocks. Some sequences, drunken characters appear in taverns and reference alcohol in the dialogue. Swear words appear in the dialogue. Gear up with Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone. The content descriptors are mild language. This is a racing game in which players drive motocross motorcycles through races and stadium events. Players can earn upgrades, completing events, and performing tricks. One optional decal contains the word "Help." The Longest 5 Minutes is up next. This is coming on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation Vita and PC. The rating is teen. The content descriptors are fantasy violence, mild language, simulated gambling, suggestive themes, and use of alcohol. This is a role-playing game where players help a warrior regain his memories in order to defeat a demon king. Players relive most lost memories by controlling the warrior's party around the world map and battling fantasy creatures corrupted by evil. Players can use weapon attacks and magic spells to defeat enemies in turn-based combat, damage indicated by slashing effects and impact sounds and colorful light flashes. The game contains some suggestive material in the dialogue. One sequence depicts a male character spying on a bathing female character. During the course of the game, players discuss and consume alcohol. In one city, there is a casino which players play slot machine minigames. Players bet their in-game money and spin 5 slots and win or lose. Swear words appear in the text. Now let's talk about Secret of Mana. This is coming on PC, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation Vita. The rating is everyone 10 and up. The content descriptors are fantasy violence, mild suggestive themes. This is a role-playing game which players of group of fighters must defeat enemy empire by destroying a magical sword. From an overhead perspective, players explore areas, interact with characters, and battle fantasy creatures. Characters use swords, axes, magic spells to defeat enemies in real-time combat. Battles are highlighted by impact sounds, light effects, and cries of pain. A handful of characters wear outfits that reveal moderate amounts of cleavage. Characters occasionally make mild suggestive comments. And the last game on our list is Bayonetta 1 and 2 Collection. This is coming on Nintendo Switch. The rating is mature. The content descriptors are blood and gore, intense violence, partial nudity, strong language, and suggestive themes. This is an action game which players assume the role of an ancient witch that battles angels and demons in fantasy world. Players use hand-to-hand combat, pistols, giant cysts, axes, and magic to kill enemy creatures. Players also perform various finishing moves which depict exaggerated, intense acts of violence, enemies thrown into a spinning, spiked wheel, characters decapitated by a guillotine, dragon-ripping creatures apart, large blood splatter effects, and gore are seen frequently. During the course of the game, some female characters perform suggestive taunts and poses. All sorts are occasionally shed during the battle, with characters' breasts and buttocks partially exposed. Swear words also appear in the dialogue. Thank you to bensound.com for the music track. You can also follow Parents Guide to Games on Twitter at ParentsG2G, on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games. You can check out our daily blog at parentsg2g.blogspot.com, and also email us with questions and concerns at parentsg2g@gmail.com. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.